against the Knicks. They'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. We've got Brandon Pajemski. He's out there with the Anthony Melton. Green is out there with Moody. And it's Santos in at the power forward. And for New York, we've got Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. So New York wins the tip. So Clark, for those teams getting ready for the playoffs themselves, is it time to hit the gas or punch cruise control? You know, take off a little bit right now.
Well, I think it depends on the situation of the team, Kevin. Complacency is what you want to avoid, and knowing your team and its makeup and where you are positionally in the standings and health-wise, I think impacts how you approach this last stretch.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Green, the screen. Here's Pajemski. No good from outside. Towns with it to the paint. Here's Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Here's Pajemski. Moody finds Pajemski. Now Melton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. We play just over a minute here in the first. To the inside, Towns. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Pass to Santos. Here's Pajemski. Last game we saw him score 14. A three-pointer, no good.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Bridges passes to Hart. Brunson outside. No good with the triple.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
Melton with the ball. Bridges covering. And the shot goes in. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Brunson scanning the floor. Towns is doubled. Pass to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. A kick out to Towns. Off target with his 3. Golden State's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. On up the court. And Towns gets it to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Free throw good, Pajemski. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Buries it from three-point range.
You don't want to let Bridges find what he's looking for on the perimeter. You know, he's got an improving stroke from distance.
Melton feeling it out a bit, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Melton's got 5 points so far. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 3-point lead. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing. but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 6. Pass to Podziemski. On the wing, Green. And the Warriors, another 3.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Hart outside. Towns, high post. Pass to Bridges. Lock at 6. Shoots over Melton. And again, it's New York.
I'd like to see Mikal shoot more often from the mid-range. He's got a nice stroke.
Podziemski with it. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Bridges against Melton. And another 3 for Golden State.
Don't give Melton any room from deep. He'll punish you from there.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Moody. No scoring in this one. Green with a screen on Bridges. Melton, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Hart. And the layup's good off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Melton. 8 points for him. Moody's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bounce pass from Bridges. A 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bridges has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And let's take this chance to break out the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the list of the league's leading teams in steals. In third, the Warriors.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Now, here's Moody. Pass to Podziemski. Sinks the triple. Podziemski's got his second bucket tonight.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
17.
Pass to Green. Here's Melton. The tray. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Now Bridges. He's guarded by Melton. Bridges shot. Good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Santos. Still scoreless. Golden State moving the ball around. Green, the screen. Melton. No good on the three. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Hart. And here's Brunson outside. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. The Warriors have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Fires it up. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 8 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. New York leading by 8. Clarkson outside. Five to shoot. Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
Punch, counter punch, impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now, here's Bridges. 10 points for him. He drains it from the right block. He's got 12.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Pass to Santos. Here's Spencer. Nothing on the board. And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the three.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And there's Bridges on the assist by Robinson. And it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Spencer. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Up top, Podziemski. He's guarded by Anunoby.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Robinson passes to Alvarado.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Goes up on the wing, and the Knicks good for 2.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Santos. Back to Podziemski. Here's Porzingis, guarded by Robinson. The fadeaway. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his third bucket of the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now, here is Robinson. Hasn't made one yet. Bridges finds Robinson. Anunoby outside. Bridges. Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Santos. Green against Bridges. Here's Santos. Off target from three-point range. Now, here's Bridges. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for New York. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Alvarado in at the point. They're the group New York will start the second with. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 9.
That's just a difficult assignment. I mean, having to guard Towns in that area, he's always going to find a way to get his shot off cleanly.
Porzingis against Towns. Well, you know, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reaction? It's almost like somebody playing checkers and another guy playing chess. The very best players seem to be chess players.
And he knocks down the first one.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
Gary Payton has checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Alvarado passes to Towns. Back to Alvarado. New York moving the ball around. Clarkson taking his time here. Top of the key jumper, no good. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing here by 8. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Post with it, guarded by Robinson. Outside, Payton. Pass to Spencer. Shoots over Towns. Spencer's shot is off. New York leading by 8. Robinson passes to Alvarado. Now here's Towns, guarded by Porzingis. Towns against Porzingis. And that one hits back iron. The Warriors shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to post. Shamet with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Robinson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Porzingis with a screen on Clarkson. Here's post. Top of the key, Porzingis. Here's Spencer. Still scoreless. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Towns down low, headed by Porzingis. Towns, the pass to Alvarado. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Alvarado's got the lead up to 13 now for New York. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Warriors making a change here. With this break in the action, here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the top passing teams in the league. In third, the Warriors.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Melton. Here's the screen. Fires from deep. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. And how about we check the numbers for Mikal Bridges?
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
The Knicks leading by 10. Brunson kicks to Shannon. Down low. Towns down low. He's against Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots. Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And stolen by Melton. Pass to Porzingis. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Brunson kicks to Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's giving the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Warriors trail by 9. In the corner, it's Melton. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Melton. Shot clock at 6. Offline with his 3. The Knicks leading by 9. Brunson outside. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Oh, Brunson good from range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul for the Knicks. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Bridges in for Jordan Clarkson. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Inside, Podziemski finds Porzingis.
Nights like this tonight, I mean, that's why you pay Porzingis max money at times. He simply just carries the offense.
Here's Brunson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, and And right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
That one falls for Brunson.
You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
Now, here's Moody. From 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
To the paint, Green. Up and in on the layup. Green's got his second basket of the night.
And you know Green can get aggressive when he needs to, finding a way around tight defense inside.
Towns looking around. Brunson outside. Screen by Hart. Here's Anunoby. New York, no good that time either. Warriors trail by 11. Now Podziemski. He's got 10. Pass to Melton. And here is Moody. Back to Melton. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis passes to Melton. Over Bridges. It's rebounded by New York. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Towns with the steal. Brunson outside. Anunoby outside. Pass to Brunson. Takes the three. Porzingis with the rebound.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Moody the pass to Green. Here's Podziemski. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Porzingis. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Porzingis has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors.
His passion for the game infectious. What a joy to watch when he steps between the lines.
Here's Brunson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. For New York, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. That one falls for Brunson. Warriors trail by 12. Podziemski with it. He's got 10. Porzingis finds Podziemski. Santos, the pass to Melton. Now Porzingis, guarded by Robinson. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. 16 points for Porzingis.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. From 8, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Hart, wide open, he fires. And a miss there on the triple. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Jazz in Delta Center. Robinson against Porzingis. Makes it off the glass. Porzingis has got 20 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Bridges outside. Brunson outside. Brunson muscles through the contact.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Warriors trail by 8.
2 minutes.
Pass to Santos.
2 minutes.
All sorts of time. Count that one. Santos has got his first bucket of the night. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for New York. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. To the middle. It's Brunson at point-blank range.
Brunson getting loose. He's calling his own number to great effect in this one.
Pass to Melton. Outside, Porzingis. Now, here's Moody. Here's Podziemski. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Brunson. Warriors with the rebound. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porzingis passes to Moody. To the left side wing. Porzingis kicks to Melton. Shoots over Bridges. It's rebounded by New York.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Brunson. Good! Brunson gets through the contact.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
To Porzingis. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Porzingis has got 22 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the New York Knicks.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't have the guys to stop you.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. And this is from Hoops Queen Life. It's a question for Shaq. Who was your favorite team to play for?
Let's see, I played for so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, the Lakers. What up, LA? Love y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad he counted those teams because I was on 7. He has a little amnesia.
I learned that from your time in Denver, Orlando, and Detroit.
Okay, enough.
And that about wraps it up. And as the 3rd quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Here's Podziemski. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. They've got Draymond Green. Podziemski out there with the Anthony Melton. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Santos in at the 4. Pass to Podziemski. The 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. That 3 off the mark. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Melton. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now Brunson. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Down low. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Moody, 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul. Mikal Bridges at the line. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was 2nd in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Towns, no luck. Warriors trail by 8. Santos, the pass to Melton. Pass to Santos. And the Warriors miss again.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Cans it from downtown. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Nice job of setting himself up for that shot right there. Anunoby knocking down the 3.
Here's Santos. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
Now here's Brunson. They lead by 11. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Guys, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Brunson. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Takes a 3. And it's Brunson missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Podziemski. He's got 12. Pass to Santos. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Melton. It's rebounded by New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. You look at Golden State. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that.
And, well, for the Warriors, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
New York leading by 11. Towns, a screen on Melton. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
Second team foul. Karl Anthony Towns at the line. One shot.
You know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA, but there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Pass to Hart. Brunson outside. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Moody finds Melton. Here's Santos. Shoots. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Melton.
So quick off the catch. Gotta be impressed with Melton's decisive, confident attitude.
Now, here's Hart. Back to Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 23.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Towns against Green. Here's Melton. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Melton's got 4 this quarter.
When Melton has got it going from the mid-range, he's a tough guy to stop.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. His last 10 games, averaging about 11 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Podziemski with it. He's got 12. Green with a screen for Melton. Pass to Green. Now Podziemski. Shoots over Brunson. And the shot falls short this time. The Knicks leading by 12. Bridges outside. Hart with the screen for Bridges. New York, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Melton finds Moody. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Bridges deciding where to go with it. On deep, Brunson gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
62.
Now, here's Melton. 15 points in the game. Here's Podziemski. Brunson covering. Shoots. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart. Hart's got 6 assists in the game.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Now, here's Melton. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Pajemski, the bounce pass. They need this one. Melton, no good.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spencer's checked in.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Here's Spencer. No scoring in this one. Green with a screen on Bridges. Pass to Spencer. Connects from 3-point range.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Brunson outside. The shot's good. Brunson's got 30.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. In third, the Knicks.
The coaching staff has emphasized the defensive end of the floor, and you can see over the last month they've really improved, doing a great job of keeping their opponents' points down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Clarkson in for Hart. And the Warriors also making a change. Porzingis is checked in. Pass to Brunson. New York moving it around. Anunoby outside. And here is Robinson, headed by Porzingis. Robinson passes to Brunson. Pulls from the top of the key. Warriors with the rebound. Santos has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Moody. Now here's Porzingis. Brunson covering. Here's Santos. Lets it go with the 3. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Knicks, Diawara's checked in, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Bridges. New York leading by 19 points. Now Alvarado. He has 5. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's Santos. Guarded by Robinson. Santos, the pass to Porzingis. And the 3 ball is good. Porzingis has got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Alvarado. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 16-point game. Pass to post. Here's Santos. A 3 and another 3 for Golden State.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Robinson up top. Back to Alvarado. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. to the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
5th in points allowed, and they are in the top 10 in their ability to get on the glass. They have athletes willing to do the dirty work.
And the three-point shooting you discussed, GA, it stretches the opposing defense to its limits. Leave them alone on the perimeter, and it will come back to bite you. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for New York. Podziemski, he's checked in for Golden State. Warriors trail by 13. Pass to Spencer. Here's Porzingis, defended by Sohan. Porzingis is doubled. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, Sohan. Back to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Pass to Spencer. Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Here's Spencer. He's covered by Clarkson. A nice shot by Spencer. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clarkson outside. Five on the clock. He can't get it to go. Brunson has been on display for New York, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Andrew Shamet is out there with Towns. Then it's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Robinson in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the Warriors with possession here after the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Porzingis. Over Towns. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Kristaps Porzingis.
Porzingis aggressive and effective tonight from start to finish. Coach is smiling all night long.
Now here's Towns. Hits it from three-point range. Towns has got 20 points.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
But Podziemski's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Shamet. Pass to Towns. This one for 3. And again, it's a New York 3.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Knicks lead, 92-78.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Porzingis against Towns. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Here's Alvarado. Outside, Towns. Another miss by Towns.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Porzingis. Golden State moving it around. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Porzingis has got it back down to single digits for the Warriors.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Outside, Towns. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
This guy's really flowing with this stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Pass to Spencer. Porzingis with a screen on Clarkson. Here's Spencer. And he converts the layup.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Jalen Brunson is checked in for New York. And the Warriors also making a change. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Porzingis. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Clarkson. Alvarado finds Brunson. Outside, Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 6th assist on the night. Warriors trail by 12. Pass to post. Here's Spencer. Takes a 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now Alvarado. And here's Towns. Brunson with a clean look. And again, it's a New York 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Spencer. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here is Robinson. Clarkson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Knicks on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside, Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors trail by 16. Here's Spencer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, post. Good on the shot.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Alvarado with it. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Hart, he's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson.
At the line, one shot.
Free throw good, Alvarado. Warriors trail by 17. Pass to Melton. Now here's Green. Now Podziemski. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Podziemski's got 8 points in the quarter. Now Alvarado. Anunoby has the open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now Melton. He's defended by Alvarado. Green in the post. Towns on him. Now here's Melton. He's defended by Alvarado. Tries it from the top of the key. Melton, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Green with a screen for Melton. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Melton. From past the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now, here's Anunoby. Here's Towns. Count it. Towns has got 31 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Outside, Green. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Moody. In the corner, it's Melton. No good on the three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Towns, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 33 points.
Exactly what they needed from Towns. Using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
Green, the pass to Melton. Here's Podziemski. Green with a screen on Brunson. A three-pointer is right on target. Podziemski's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
From deep, Brunson. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is what separates Green from most bigs. A point forward who excels at passing.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Jose Alvarado.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. New York leading by 13. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Melton finds Podziemski. Pass to Santos. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. He nails it from 11.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He knows every possession is critical now. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 14. Green with a screen on Bridges. Now here's Melton. Shoot from 8. Shot clock at 3. And get the 3. New York leading by 14. Now Anunoby. Hart outside. Towns fires. He drills the 3.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty seeing Towns knock this shot down, because when he's in rhythm, this guy, despite his size, he's a true floor spacer.
Now here's Green. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so here is New York. The Warriors making the shot. Brunson against Green. Here's Pajemski. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Anunoby. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, I thought the job he did on the glass was absolutely terrific, extremely physical. He left it all out there tonight.
Here's Pajemski. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. The basket is good. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Lays it in off the window.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And down it goes.
The ability to play the one makes Melton valuable. He finds teammates when they're in good position.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan.